Where? My music playing? My music is... Yes, it is playing. Anyway, hi, welcome to the Wednesday stream. And yes, I did eat so much Cholula. I really like hot sauce. So if you hear me sniffling a little bit, it's because I had something with a lot of Cholula in it, and that was delicious. But anyway, today looks like we're going to be doing some more of the Forester, well, like we always do, but this time we're starting a new episode. We did the thumbnail document last time, and we're going to be doing more, well, not more thumbnails. We're going to be starting on the first page of this episode, and it looks like we're going to be doing a lot of fun stuff with like effects and things, and we got one little landscape to draw down in the third panel. But this one is going to be like really effects heavy, and I think that's going to be kind of fun to do. So anyway, how's everyone else's Wednesday going? As they say, it's Wednesday, my dudes. All right, take the lasso tool, not lasso tool. I'm going to do a rectangle tool. Make sure all my layers are good. Going good. That's good, Blarg. Nice to see you. And just select this guy. Oh, I did the wrong button again. Finishing up some work before you get dinner started. Nice. I tend to do like a shit ton of meal prep on Sunday. Well, by me, my roommate does that a lot lately, and I'm hoping to be able to help him out sometime. I suggested that we make like we meal prep a whole bunch of butter chicken for the week. All right, Forester 21. Just saving out the file. One. Okay, let's get our bearings really fast. Oh, actually, I might put just accidentally discovered a thing that makes my life a little bit easier. So I accidentally pushed a button that I have like an auto action that puts all of my selected layers into their own folder. And then, well, I kept that folder selected, and I have another auto action which will automatically copy what I've got selected. It puts it, it then opens up a new document with the and pastes the selected stuff in there. It's like a feature that's let's see. In Clip Studio, it's under the File command, and it's create a new drawing. Well, create new from clipboard. Wow, I'm stumbling over my words this evening. Yeah. But normally what happens is when I use that auto action to create the new from the clipboard, it has the layers kind of all unorganized and scattered about inside the layers tab, and I need to kind of reorganize them a little bit at the beginning, but because I had them in their own folder from the start, from the thumbnail document, I brought it over already in their own separate folder, which actually is pretty convenient for me. I think I might start doing that from now on. So let's get our panels drawn in so that way we have something to start with. That's the ruler. This is my frame, but thingy. So we decided to do something a little different this time with the panels, as we decided to do panels that were sort of angled instead of just straight on rectangles, and I'm actually pretty excited to work with that. Okay, got that one drawn.
I said I'd keep the world safe, and I will. Friend.
Thank you.
So, Blark, how's the volume on the music right now? Is it too loud, too quiet? Am I too quiet? When we had Summit here on Monday, it made me kind of start to think about the volume that I was presenting the music at. Because I know that when I've seen other streamers have music in their channels, they typically have it like sort of quiet in the background. But no, I mean, like, part of the thing that I do in these streams is I like to share the music that I like to listen to when I'm in a creative mood. And so I put the volume out there in the way that people are able to just hear it really clearly. I also added a whole bunch of Shiro Sagasu to the playlist. You can hear the music clearly, maybe a little loud for background. Okay. Let's change that down then a little bit. All right, well, how does that sound? Still able to hear it clearly, but it's still like background. Let's see here. Sounds good. All right, we'll set the volume to this from now on. See, do I want to have this panel? Do I want it to be like have the border? No, I don't want the border to be visible on all sides. So what we'll do is we'll scoot this out. Did it slightly wrong. Let's do it this way. And then grab this thingy. Get it up at the angles that we want. Did I really only, I think I only had 3 frames on this. Let's put and we'll just do multiply mode on the thumbnail layers. Go, make them blue. So a question I've got to ask myself is like, how exactly do I want the effect of the well, I just call it in the script purple magic. You know, quote unquote purple magic. And I don't have like anything specific in mind. But like as we were doing the thumbnails on Monday, excuse me. As we were doing the thumbnails on Monday, my thoughts like immediately went to like the live stream from Final Fantasy VII. Especially with this little image in the middle right there. Because if you remember in Final Fantasy VII, the live stream coming towards Midgar to protect the planet against meteor. I think what I should do in the future is I really need to make sure I have my references all put on the screen before I do anything else. Well, I mean, I have my mood board document. I just actually, I wonder if I'm able to put that on the screen. I could show you really fast, like. Just going through this mood board document, make sure that everything is making sure everything is TOS, because like I do have some like nude references on it, because you know, just for drawing different body types and all that. It's mostly TOS. Let me move some of these ones completely out of frame. Wasn't a lot. It was like 3 images actually. I had more in there like that. Now, if I'm like going to be doing like gesture drawing or anything like that, or just yeah, drawing from nude reference, then I'm just usually not in this what's a good, I don't know, bulletin board program. So I use a program that's called it's called Pure Ref, and it allows me to put all of my references in one spot, and it's saved locally, so I don't have it. It's not saved online or anything. So if I happen to lose the board, then I lose everything that I've compiled. But I think that show it. I need to add a new scene into OBS really fast. All right, window capture. Top. Ref. Oh, it's taking up everything. Capture cursor. Okay. And see if I can put it in a spot where I'm able to just talk about it. See, I'm just like, I'm just moving it into a spot where it's visible on OBS, but also in a good place. So it's like, fits in the overlay and all that. Let's see how that works. Okay, one last look to make sure that it's all TOS. Pretty sure that it is. I don't really store anything in here. Okay. I can show it. All right, let's let me just put it on screen. Bam. And is it capturing it? Is the next question. I've got the mouse. Wee. Oh, that's funny. I don't know why it's not capturing the whole thing. Okay, let's turn that off. Okay, so maybe instead of window capture, I'm gonna do like screen capture. Let's delete that. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, looks like I'm having a bit of technical difficulties now. That's gonna be fun. I'll be right back. So, how to touch it? Oh, third time's gotta work. Okay, come with me, Squall. Googie is sad. I wish we could pet the dog. He's so sad. Come on, cheer up. Be happy. I'm sad too now. Just got a parallel park between the two cliffs. Because you're not worth our time. Don't thrust into Renoa. Rude. There we go. And they're kind of silly with their abilities. Like this ability right here. Watch. Small little basketball. Wow. All the way around. And it hurts for decent damage too. It's crazy. Whoa. Did it just... Did it remove everything from Zell? Why didn't it Wait, no, I'm dumb. I just did that. Sometimes I'm just a dumbass with myself. I'm gonna kill the water by stabbing it. Alright, let's see if we can card this thing. I require your identification! Ah. It dies! That's what you get for being underage. Man, this really pisses me off. Are you the original Star Walker, Zell? Because you're not. The original Star Walker is in another game. I don't know why none of the Tonberries want to come out. I mean, we're only slaying all of them. We're only doing a Tonberry genocide. I remember playing War. Selfie, you could be terrifying. First talking about skinning the Moomba, and now saying that War is your favorite game. This is words of water. I remember what Earth Magic is weak to. Your heels can't scare me. I am overpowered. You fool! I don't use magic on you. Pay for your crimes. How do you go, Squall? That was awesome. Squall, that was so cool. Thanks, man. Well, what? Let go. I said let go. You know, I keep looking at that barricade that's between the stairs and the way up. What do? You win this game, I'll add something special to that thing for you, but I charge 3,000 gold per game. Yeah, let's play cards while we're escaping prison. Let's do it. You, don't just stand there. Get back to your station. Oh, what the heck? Is this the right trade? Y'all like my mood voice? What am I gonna do? No ring? And I'm no more candlelight dinner. I'm never gonna be able to get married. Yeah, you and me both, soldier. Alright, finally heard that's in a pot. Sorry, Squall, you were downstairs playing cards with somebody. Sorry that you got tortured. I won't be able to find out because Odin is interrupting us. Yes, we need to find those things. That cat on the right is the one that has the... Hi, Odin. You were just here. We want to fight these guys, and we want this the first strike. No, Odin. Where? This is what I get for trying to change the for changing stuff around. So I accidentally deleted my Clip Studio scene, so we're gonna have to reconstruct that really fast. And like a doof, I didn't have the scene collection saved somewhere, so it's not like I'm able to re-import that as fast as possible. So yeah, oops, it's a bit of a stream fail, but whatever. It is what it is. So let's bring back Clip Studio actually. Let's see. Window capture, existing Clip Studio, blah. Now I've got to move that behind the overlay. Let's get that out of the way. Let's see, where's the overlay in my thingy here? Basic overlay, there it is. Scroll down. Basic overlay. Just have to deal with seeing everything in Clip Studio for now. I mean, I don't mind you seeing everything in Clip Studio. It's just that I feel like that the layer information and all the widgets on the sides and things just are can be somewhat uninteresting. Let's see. We also need to bring back the widget that showed. Let's see here. It was browser. Bring back Amuse. There it is. Let's see. It goes here. Where did it go? Where did it go? It disappeared on me. Nah, it just went into a folder I didn't want it to. All right, put it back down over to here. All right, so we're back. It's just that I'll be fixing all this stuff later. In the meantime, you'll just get the full UI experience of Clip Studio instead of having it zoomed in a little bit. I also think that I had the other scene with the overlay be a little bit larger. Okay, now let's see if I can show you the mood board that I was talking about. So, if you don't know what a mood board is, it's basically a collection of images that you put together to give yourself the feel that you want to convey in the art that you're making. In my case, this is like a style mood board. I use it as a reference for my own personal art style. Let's see here. We're going to add. This will do a display capture this time. Capture method automatic, select the display, Cintiq. Excuse me. Let's get this bigger. We don't have the taskbar in the way. Turn that off for now, so I can get this resized to go towards the overlay. All right. Yeah. So this is This is all the images I've collected that help me with my own personal style. And the main thing that I always tend to zoom in on, just to give me like a basics for how I draw figures, is I go over here to the characters from Disgaea 4. A lot of the proportions that I use for Kira is actually in with Fuka over here. See, is it capturing my mouse? Yeah, it's capturing the mouse. Cool. So Fuka over here. So she's like the main inspiration for like female figures in my artwork. Then there's Valvatores over here. I used him for like a basic male figure. And then if I want to have the male character be like a little bit older and stuff, I use Fenric over here. And then we have what's his name? Why did I forget his name? Anyway, this guy over here, I use him for like child characters. But so as I said, Disgaea accounts a large part for my art style and the art influence. And then of course I have Kingdom Hearts, and then for like line art I use stuff from The World Ends With You. Use this for like how line art is done, because I really think that in World Ends With You, I love how expressive and like how bold the lines are, and how much it adds to these drawings. And then you get a little bit of that with Kingdom Hearts, and I use this Kingdom Hearts image as like another thing for the line art and how I do it, because I do really like the thick chunky line art that's in each of these. And then I have all these portraits to kind of help me from the Disgaea franchise, just to kind of help me figure out hairstyles and things. Still not great at it, but this at least helps me out a little bit with that. I kind of wish that I had like a full, like the full-on character art for each of these. I mean, I'm able to get the full-on character art from like the art books of the Disgaea series, because when you purchase the Disgaea games on Steam, they come with a PDF art book that showcases a lot of the characters and things. I got like furry references over here. Let's see, a lot more Disgaea. A lot of hand reference. For backgrounds, I like to use Owl House. And this kind of helps me out with that. And then for how illustrations are planned out and things, I like the works of Carlos Dalmau. He's an illustrator that lives in Spain, but he's most known right now for his artwork in his like the promotional artwork that he's done for Cult of the Lamb. I forgot Spoiled Brat kid's name too. From I remembered his name. Death Emizel. There we go. That's his name. Yeah, Emizel. Gosh, it's funny how it's like the moment you said spoiled brat kid's name, and it just immediately made me start thinking about it. It made me think about his name immediately. That's silly. Yeah, Death Emizel. He is like for at least like for the proportions of a younger child. Desco, to a certain extent, she is like little kid. But yeah, different expressions, different compositions. Yeah, that's the stuff that I use for helping me out with artwork. I usually have on my second monitor. I usually have just this image. Okay, let's actually get back to drawing, shall we? I love talking about what art has influenced mine, but that doesn't get me anywhere if I'm just talking about it, you know. Just make sure I put OBS back to where it's supposed to go. Okay. Thankfully, the clip studio scene that I had is basically the gaming scene that I put on here. It would have been disastrous if I accidentally deleted the gaming scene. I would have probably canceled the stream for today. Or maybe what I would have done is just set up a new scene where I had my avatar in one corner, and then clip studio, and just drawn from that. Oof. Oh yeah, I was going to be drawing different effects today, and also I should have up my. I have a web. So I've mentioned that another web comic that I use as huge inspiration for mine is it's called The Witch's Throne. You could read it on Tapas, unofficial promotion for them. They deserve all the credit. Well, not all the credit. They deserve all the praise that I could shower on them. If you wanted to go read them, that would be like super awesome. It's a premium comic, so you'd be paying a little bit of money for it, but it is, I say, it's extremely worth it. Okay, I think I got an idea of what I want to do. Sort of a lighting scenario that I want to go for. Let's see. Oh, my mouse. Get over here. So let's see. I need to rearrange the frames. Though, thinking about it, it might be best if I did start streaming with the whole UI of Clip Studio in the frame. The reason I say that, because a big part of a big reason why I am doing so much art on stream is because I feel like, especially this day and age, even though my artwork I feel is very obviously not AI generated, this having the VODs just online as a record of me making things is a way to fight back against any future allegations, if there is any, of like people saying, "Oh, you just used AI," and to be like, "No, I didn't. Here's the proof of it." And plus, I feel like people appreciate stuff that's drawn by actual humans these days more than anything. And if anything, this just kind of helps people see that it has value because it's made by a person. Let's see, get my sketching pen out. And we are really huge with it. Actually, I feel like this doesn't really need to be sketched because we have the thumbnail image, and I could just use that to just do some line art immediately. So I think that will do that. Hard to zoom in on some of these images. Let's do this one. Right. All it is just... I probably should also reference how I draw... Well, I mean, I have how I draw trees kind of memorized. Oh, I'm not using my line art pen. There we go. Let's do that. Do, do, do. Let's get rid of that for a minute. As always, I get super locked into the line art. I don't speak. Excuse me. Background colors selected for the trees, didn't I? Yeah, right here. These for some of the basics. Oh, oops. Set that as the reference layer. Same with this guy. Select the two of them together. And then, just because we need to keep ourselves organized, rename the layers. Then this was, gosh, I don't know what to call that. Let's do line 2. All right, so the background has to be kind of dark. You know, I almost wonder if with like the with Clip Studio, if I should just have like window capture and not window capture, like desktop capture instead of window capture, because sometimes I'm like messing with color settings, and I've noticed that Clip Studio doesn't have. Well, I've noticed that OBS isn't picking up what Clip Studio is opening up, because I guess it's technically its own separate window for some reason. Alrighty. We want to get ourselves a dark, like a sort of a dark purple background. We'll put the trees in their own little. We'll put the trees in their own folder. So that way I can have another folder, another layer out here that's going to have some of the sky. Now I'm going to do kind of a light color like that. Like a really soft airbrush. And let's see here. Let's go to the trees. We're going to create ourselves the rendering layers, a couple of rendering layers. Just kind of a blue color for the shadows. So let's make the G pen a lot smaller. So when we make the see, we want to at least have shadows underneath the top part of here. Do something like that. Do shadows under here. Now, as for if they're good shadows or not, that's a difficult question to answer, because I am not a very good judge of that. Oh, wrong side. Do it on this side, because we're having the light come from behind the trees. Excuse me. I think for the sky, I need to add a few stars in the background. And my favorite method of doing that is bringing up the airbrush, doing the droplet brush, and then I just kind of there you go, instant stars. All right, so let's bring back our thumbnail document for a moment. Well, not the thumbnail document, the thumbnail layers. So I need to see what I've got going. Oh, and we've got an ad break happening soon. Okay. All right. What's interesting to look at? Well, I'll just put it back here. Okay. So we've got an ad break. I'm gonna take a second to stretch here. My upper back is feeling kind of sore right now, so I'll take a moment to stretch that out, and I will be right back. What?
We wish we could pet the dog. He's so sad. Come on, cheer up. Be happy. I'm sad too now. Parking the Ragnarok is fun. We just got a parallel park between the two cliffs. Back and forth. Back and forth. Not that. Nope, not that. Because you're not worth our time. Don't thrust into Renoa. Rude. There we go. They're kind of silly with their abilities. Like this ability right here. Watch. Turn small into a basketball. Whack! All the way around. And it hurts for decent damage too. It's crazy. Then we got Zell. Whoa. Did it remove everything from Zell? Why did it Wait, no, I'm dumb. I just did that. Sometimes I'm just a dumbass with myself. I'm gonna kill the water by stabbing it. Alright, let's see if we can card this thing. I require your identification. Ah. It dies. That's what you get for being underage. Man, this really pisses me off. Are you the original Star Walker, Zell? Because you're not. The original Star Walker isn't in another game. I don't know why none of the Tonberries want to come out. I mean, we're only slaying all of them. We're only doing a Tonberry genocide. I remember playing War. Selfie, you could be terrifying. First talking about skinning the Moomba, and now saying that War is your favorite game. I think this is weak to water. I can't remember what Earth Magic is weak to. Your heels can't scare me. I am overpowered. You fool! I don't use magic on him. Pay for your crimes. Die. Way to go, Squall. That was awesome. Squall, that was so cool. Thanks, man. Oh, what? Let go. I said let go. You know, I keep looking at that barricade that's between the stairs and the way up. What do? You win this game, I'll add something special to that thing for you, but I charge 3,000 gold per game. Yeah, let's play cards while we're escaping prison. Let's do it. You, don't just stand there. Get back to your station. Oh, what the heck? Is this the right train? Y'all like my mook voice? What am I gonna do? No rain? None no more candlelight dinner. I'm never gonna be able to get married. Yeah, you and me both, soldier. Alright, finally we're advancing the plot. Sorry, Squall, we were downstairs playing cards with somebody. Sorry that you got tortured. I won't be able to find out because Odin is interrupting us. Yes, we need to fight those things. That cat on the right is the one that has the... Hi, Odin. You were just here. We want to fight these guys, and we want Push to be the one that does the first strike. No, Odin! Alright, so we want Push to be... No! Odin! Think if we taste the walls, it tastes like rock candy? Big old rainbow sugar walls. I think we got it. There we go. I don't know if this lady has anything good. Cards? 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 Play cards? Play cards? 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 Hey, look, I can get haste from this guy. Did I not? Oh my gosh, I forgot to set her abilities again. What is the deal with it? Alright, let's get out of here. Okay, I'm curious to see what happens when Christus decides to use Wave on things. There's it. Holy shit. There's like bullet marks all over the wall. There's the funny explanation for what's going on right there, and then there's a dark reason for it. I guess I'll leave you to decide which one's which. Okay, another one. Be happy, dude. We're making the rich. We're robbing your cards. Because, you know, a jailbreak should be profitable, right? It's the mean guy. You know, he's the mean guy because he says he's the mean guy. It's the mean guy, man. Yo, who do you think you are? Yeah, you big meanie. Stop that. He's so mean. Yeah, because he's the mean guy. Didn't you read his name? Running in circles. Delete it with death. Or we can just knock it down. I'm not sure if we have the... Oh, I forgot to look in the other... I do. Yeah, I will play cards. If I yell at him, he does less. It must be. I've been yelling at him this entire time, and he's only done like 4 or 5 hits. Who would have thought that when you yell at someone, they don't want to do what you tell them to? You can't just sit here. You have to think of a way to escape. Anyone got a plan? Well, we could skin this little guy and wear him as a disguise. Selfie. That is not the way to make a fursuit. Here, take this. The headmaster supplied us with that. We want to find the headmaster here. Our headmaster is a modern person. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, hell no. Ah! We're suspicious, but oh boy. I don't know why it did. Wow, that's glitched. Not bad. I just want to say, you're pretty good. You're not pretty good. Just treat it like a car. I'm curious. There's nothing.
Wah! Okay. Sorry about that. Sorry about the delay. My brother is back in town today. From, you know, he's a long haul trucker in the United States, and yeah, he surprised me that, like he usually does, by saying yesterday that he's in town. Yeah, he's a trucker, and so his like he officially lives here, but he is on the road more often than not. I barely see him here, but yeah, he's here today. He's here for the week, and he surprised me yesterday by texting me saying, "Hey, when can you pick me up?" And I'm like, "Oh, I'm not going to be able to because I have to stream." So my roommate was gracious enough to go out and go get him. So I was just kind of shooting the breeze with him for a moment while the ad break was happening. It's funny with him. It's like don't really hear from him much on the road, and because we don't hear much from him, we've just kind of come to think of like no news from him is good news, because that just means that everything is fine, everything is routine. Uh, yeah, we're gonna spend some good quality time together. I mean, tomorrow when we're not on stream, I'll be hanging out with him in the evening, and same thing, same kind of goes for Friday and Saturday. Well, for Saturday, not Friday. Friday night, we're doing our gaming stream. Uh, deciding, I'm trying to decide what I want to do next. If I want to immediately start tackling the effects of the magic coming through, or if I want to just work on doing some more, doing the next background of trees. Probably gonna do it. Actually, I think I'll just do the trees in the next frame. I got to keep that open. Turn it down. Turn down the opacity. Get the. Oh yeah, I forgot I do this now. Set the label of the folders now, so that way it's easy to find them. So like, you see how quickly when we have this large string of layers in the image, whenever I have it like this, in the past I've just kind of closed everything to find the frame borders, but having these labels colored at the top helps me to very easily find them again, so I don't necessarily have to close everything down, and it's just a time saver is what I'm getting at. Alrighty, let's get the line art pen out, make it black. Make sure we're sketching, well, not really sketching, but drawing where we want to. And make this a vector layer. Change it to line. And just kind of scrubbing down with the lines. Purple Lemon's accidentally deleted his whole OBS setup a couple of weeks ago and spent a day rebuilding it. Oh man, I believe it. I mean, so I have my OBS layout. So like the program itself, I have the layout backed up already, but I didn't have my scenes backed up, because in OBS, each of the places where, well, each of the different spots that are broadcast from are just are labeled as scenes. And so trying to show you the my pure ref image board, I accidentally deleted the scene that I use Clip Studio in. So that just kind of shows me that I need to back up my scenes when we finish today. That way I don't accidentally delete something and then regret it later. The funny thing is, you always think to yourself, nah, I'm not going to accidentally mess everything up. And then it's when you get into that mentality that something ends up happening. Murphy's Law and all that. You don't hear the music anymore. Okay. Oh yeah, it's muted. There we go. Oh, and our poor friends that are listening that are watching on YouTube, they haven't had any music at all either. And the VOD's going to be silent. Let me just fix that really fast. This is the last place that you want to be testing anything out. Let's see, was it application? It was Application audio output capture, I think. No, it was application audio capture. Interesting. Opera. I use like a couple of different browsers just so that way I have extra programs that have different audio outputs. So the music that ends up playing in the VOD is a whole bunch of Final Fantasy lo-fi music, and the music also is if you changed over to YouTube to watch the stream, then you would be hearing that lo-fi music instead of the main playlist that's going on. Because as you can tell, the main playlist that I've got going on has a lot of highly copyrighted music, and thankfully, so you can listen to that. Well, I can stream that live, but in terms of the VOD, however, it would mute a whole bunch of the audio. I mean, it's already a nightmare to stream Kingdom Hearts, by the way, because Twitch likes to be like, "Oh, hey, look at all that copyrighted music that you're playing," and it just mutes whole swaths of audio for the Kingdom Hearts VODs, so you can't really watch those on Twitch. If you wanted to watch those Kingdom Hearts VODs, you have to go to my YouTube channel where I save those. Gosh, my upper back has been really bothering me the past couple of days. It's been kind of sore. I mean, it didn't help. Oh yeah, the cool thing that I did yesterday is I went to a concert with my roommate. It was for a group called Bloodywood. They are a heavy metal group from India. They do nu metal. And NU metal, which is a genre of heavy metal that's like, to overly simplify it, it's basically got rap lyrics. Rap style rhythms and lyrics, but with a heavy metal backdrop. Let's see, I wanna copy that frame background color. There we go. Except I'll just get rid of that for now. And then, oh, I need to grab the color I used for the trees. Then go back here. We're going to set the line layer as the reference layer, so that way we can use the paint bucket tool easily. There we go. Let's go back to our, let's see, we'll change that to flats. All right. Oh yeah, also that reminds me, I need to go. I have like a Stream Deck. I have like a Stream Deck Mini. It's just a Stream Deck that has 6 buttons, and I got that so that way I could easily transfer between all the different scenes in OBS, and then for easily toggling the mute, the mute feature on the microphone. That way I don't. If I need to like cough really loud or clear my throat, I don't do that right directly into the microphone, because that would be gross. Let's see. Ourselves the airbrush tool again. That's not that one. That one. Then do the droplets for instant stars. Change that to white. And then go here, get my rendering layers ready. I'm going to be doing highlights, we're just going to be doing shadows. Change that. And then back to my mapping pen so we can easily map out the shadows. In a lot of ways, doing the shadows on the trees is like much more. I just realized something. Anyway, doing the shadows on the trees is like almost relaxing because I don't really have to think too much about the shapes. I can just go right into it. Alright, so we want to... Oh gosh, my neck and shoulders. I guess it doesn't help that when I, at work, I'm like hunched over quite a bit. Yeah, I'm trying to. Let's at least try and get a couple more of these panels out of the way. Oh, man. So what do we have so far? We got those down pretty good. Let's change the paper background to the normal Forester background that I've been doing. There we go, that nice darker-ish red color. All right, so we gotta start planning out this panel, which is just a big, huge panorama of the tree's chamber. I haven't really decided what to call it. The glen, the glade, I don't know. It doesn't really matter exactly what that area is called. It's just where the vitae tree is. And I think that I need to put more of a perspective grid down, just like even if it's just like a basic one. Because that will help us plan out how we draw the just draw the features in the area. I wonder if we could just like play around with the special ruler perspective grid. Let's try that out a little bit. I believe that perspective ruler. There we go. Yeah, 2-point perspective. That would be on its own layer. And actually, 2-point isn't. We actually don't need 2-point. Since we're looking just straight down on it, like 1-point perspective would be the better one. So let's see. Layer, ruler frame, perspective ruler, 1 point. So this is the horizon line. Whoa. Okay. I can just drag this target here because I think that's the vanishing. Yeah, that's the vanishing point. Okay, that's what that does. I mean, I want to kind of make it wider and. Oh, and yeah, I need to. So, like, one thing I don't like about Clip Studio is that to select multiple points on like rulers and things, you can't click and drag. You just click on different points, and then you can drag them around. And to deselect it, you just click on it again. And then that allows you to move things. Now, my next question is like, I was hoping that it would have like a whole sort of grid that it would draw out there, but let's see, the horizon line is actually going to be like way up there. So we're looking down. Okay, let's see how this pans out. I wonder how well this is gonna draw. Because okay, with that we can draw ourselves a grid. I'm gonna change over to my my regular pencil. Oh, is there why did it not draw through there? Okay. Then we get like our grid like that. So this sort of helps us out. Oh, right. If we just draw straight up and down, it gives us the... it gives us the allows us to draw like a box. See, oh, it's kind of the snapping that it does is kind of a drawing at this sort of an angle isn't allowing me to draw between it. But anyway, you're able to draw like cubes and things easily with that. Actually, so I'm not gonna just go the biggest point. From there, from there. So here. So that's basically where the I guess it didn't really change much by including a perspective square in there. Then let's bring that back. I want to sort of map the outer edges of this other circle, which is the tree line. Now I'm wondering if I even needed the perspective grid at all. Yeah, I might not have needed it. Well, let's get rid of that perspective ruler then. I'm also just gonna get rid of the sketch that we put there. We're gonna do another sort of a sketch. I'm just gotta kind of think through how I'm gonna put down all these features. Now, I think that will keep the general shape of the water that we had drawn here. But we can do a little bit better with the tree line, which would go closer to the opposite side than what's going on right here, because if it extends upward like that, it's gonna look kind of awkward. I'm gonna draw in a couple of shapes just to mark where the tree is. It's not gonna be the exact shape of the tree. We just need to make sure that there's something indicating that it's there, because I want to get rid of the thumbnail image. so we can freely sketch in this waterfront. Now, I'm really bad at texturing the ground. Well, anyway, we're basically drawing in a bunch of trees on the opposite side of the water, and the magic is coming in from the outside towards the inside. Now, let's just kind of. Gonna be drawing in some triangles for now because I want to design the rhythm that the trees go in, so that way it's not like the way the rhythms are too regular, and that just means mapping in big, medium, and small shapes. Hi, Moon Knight HQ on YouTube. How's it going? Eh. Alright, so the next thing I need to think about is how many trees do I want in the foreground. We could have like a big tree on this side and then the big tree on the other side, and just kind of use that as like bracketing for this whole thing. Hey, I'm Indian, and you? Oh. Well, me, I'm just a standard boring white guy. So Moon Knight, when you say Indian, do you mean South Asian or do you mean Native American? Okay, let's see here. I'm gonna draw the tree. And we also got Kira in the foreground, and we got Arden right next to the tree. They're basically just gonna be like stick figures almost. Well, anyway, let's figure out better shapes for these trees. Pull up my Owl House reference and just kind of go off what it has in there. And of course, they're not going to go straight down to the ground completely. I mean, we're going to have, tree trunks and all that. You live in Delhi, okay. I actually went to a concert the other day where the band that played they're from India. They're also from New Delhi. Have you heard of Bloody Wood? They're a really fun heavy metal group. They said they're not so big in India, but they're really good. They're really big here in the United States. Oh, man. Might have to call the stream a little bit early. Well, a little bit early. Like, cutting it in half. I have to end the stream pretty soon, I think, because my upper back is killing me right now. We're making really interesting tree shapes. Yeah, jeez. So I think that it's a combination of my job, but then also the concert that I went to yesterday. Really kind of rocked out hard during that. We'll go until just before the next ad break, and then we'll call it early for tonight. We'll definitely be back on Friday for Kingdom Hearts 2. Zoom out from these trees. See how that feels. Good trees so far. We're going to be adding a couple more shapes to the ones in the foreground. The ones in the background, we're not going to add any more definition, much more definition. Double checking some of my references. I want to see how the Owl House handles those trees at their very base. Looks like it just has them cut off straight at the ground. Okay, well, we'll basically do the same with ours. But let's why isn't my eraser working anymore? Okay, why isn't... Oh, I selected a section, that's why. There we go. Grew concerned there for a moment. I was like, why isn't my pen doing anything? Bushes and things down at the bottom by the trees. It's funny how Owl House basically handles them like clouds. Or like the kids' version of clouds, you know, where you just draw the fluffy cloud. I guess that's all you really need, though. I need to make sure that I'm not detailing too much. Happy clouds. Happy clouds with friendly trees. I turn this into a whole Bob Ross getup. Get spaced regularly. Randomness to it. That's more difficult than it sounds. Alright, we should at least sketch in the tree a little bit, because it's looking a little silly with having this little, I don't know, symbol stick out there. And it doesn't exactly lean that much. Actually, rather straight up and down sort of a tree, actually. Roots in the ground. This one I did kind of draw like, you know, happy clouds. Except it's leaning way over. And the island actually that it's on is as long as the tree. I should probably just stay like zoomed out as I add the foliage, because it helps me to see the whole picture. course, I'll have to zoom in order to erase some of these lines in the middle of it. Oh, hi, it's Lewin. Hi. Yeah, Lewin, I stream later in the day now because I got a day job. How have you been? How have you been? It's good to see you. Thank you very much. It's a huge relief to get one. So, basically dead as fuck now. I worked hard as fuck in the day, and it's state work. But hey, look, it's at least, as I was saying, at least it's work. But at the same time, like, having a job be like completely dead during the day isn't always a bad thing. And it pays well. That's good. Very good. Yeah, like I said, if it's dead during the day at work, it's not necessarily a bad thing. I mean, the job that I have right now, it might be some might consider to be like extremely boring, but it's easy work and it pays decently, and I get benefits from it, so it's nice. The work is it has you dead. Okay, I misunderstood that. I'm sorry. But at the same time, though, is that a bad thing for you? Yesn't. Yesn't. Okay, where's? I don't know if you're familiar with Russian Badger on YouTube. He's hilarious. The training has almost been a almost shit show. I've worked a job that was in government before. Well, it wasn't like in government, but it was a state job as well. And I get it. The training for those sorts of things are super duper dry. Actually, so technically the job that I'm working right now, the job I'm working right now is under a government contract, and the training that they gave us, they gave me when I was starting up was just, I was just like, this is so bad. It was like, and what was funny to me is like, they gave some training that was for what happens in case of an active shooter, and I'm like, I've seen this training video in other places before. It made me laugh because I'm like, I never thought that I would be seeing this training video again. It's rather funny. All right, well, I'm sorry to say that I'm basically cutting my stream kind of short today because the I think I partied a little bit too hard yesterday at a heavy metal concert, and then also work today for me has made my upper back feel really, really sore. But Lewin, it was good to see you again. I stream on Fridays too. Friday, starting at the same time. That'll be about 8 p.m. Eastern time. Is when I start. We're playing Kingdom Hearts 2 right now, so it'd be fun to see you there. Yeah, definitely. It'd be fun to have you. It'd be fun to have you around some more. I'm glad to see you again. But anyway, awesome. I look forward to it, Lewin. I'll see you there on Friday, and I'll see you there as well, Blarg. And I hope that you guys have a good couple of days. But in the meantime, though, wah!